Okay, we're back again, and in case you're new here, this is how it works. You guys have been sending me in your Fiverr gigs, hoping that I will be able to find the time to roast them on my channel and tell you exactly what it is that you need to be fixing in order to either increase your sales or even get your first sale. Now, this week's going to be a little bit different because I have picked 4 sellers who are pretty much brand new to Fiverr, still have not got their first orders, and by the end of this video, they should know the correct things to implement in order to actually get that first order in. Now, if you do want to sign up to have your gig roasted on the channel, links are in the description. If you want private auditing, link is in the description as well. Or if you are brand new and you want to start on Fiverr, you want to start freelancing, but you just don't know where to start, then the Ultimate Fiverr course is linked in the description as well. 24 videos over 6 modules that takes you basically from zero all the way to getting your first order. So everything is down there. Otherwise, let's get on with it. Now, first up, we have Miguel. Now, Miguel is from Brazil. He is a video editor. Hi, I'm Miguel, a creative video editor specialized in high engagement short form content. In today's fast-paced social world, you only have 3 seconds to hook your audience. I help creators and brands dominate TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts by turning raw footage into viral ready masterpieces. Okay, cool stuff. Number 1, not too keen on the profile picture. It's pretty good. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10 at the moment, but a little bit of tweaking would make this look a little bit more professional. For me, just my OCD, the fact that you're not in the center, the fact that this background is a bit messy, I would just change it up just a little bit. A little bit of adjustment needs doing. You don't have a tagline here either, so you have the option to add a tagline. So you could be, for example, you know, the world's best shorts editor. Yeah, probably not that, but generally a tagline here, just 4-5 words to tell people exactly who you are and what you do. So it could just be, I don't know, professional Reels editor, or viral Reels editor, anything like that. I would personally use ChatGPT to kind of come up with some cool, catchy phrase. Now, if we go down, you do only have 1 gig at the moment. Now, this is working against you. When you launch your Fiverr profile, I do recommend having at least 3 gigs. Don't go crazy. There are some people that go crazy and put up 10 different gigs, but the problem is with those 10 different gigs, they're only like 50% complete. And I find like some people have this idea that, okay, the more gigs I put up, the more chance I will have. Technically yes, and technically no. It's kind of 50-50, especially if you're not putting in all of your effort into each one of those gigs. So each gig you create, you want to make sure that that gig is a 10 out of 10. You want to make sure that when somebody clicks onto that gig, there's no reason for them not to buy. Okay, so it's not just a quantity game, there's also the quality behind it as well. So think about creating a couple more gigs for yourself. Right now we have video editing. I will edit engaging short form videos for TikTok Reels and Shorts. Short form videos for TikTok Reels and Shorts. Okay, cool. Generally this is super popular. You shouldn't have a problem getting orders on this because generally everybody wants this nowadays. This is in huge demand. So you've got a video here, let's watch it. Okay, so you've gone for this whole before and after effect, which is cool, I like it. But generally, number 1, the first thing you got to think about, how many clients are going to be coming to you who want this kind of club style video? Probably not that many, right? So if you're going to show something as your, let's say, portfolio or show reel, then make it something that the majority of people will be ordering from you, such as, I don't know, UGC videos, talking head videos, podcast style videos. This is something which is going to be in much more demand and much more common and something that more people would want rather than this kind of club style. And also the before and after, well done for this. This is great, especially in editing, to show a before and after. This is something that really works because you show that transition. So the clients love this. But generally the before and after, it isn't great. Like here, for example, we have a blank screen on the before and then we just have these pictures on after. Honestly, and I'm going to be like completely honest, I can see you're not maybe that great at editing just yet. Maybe you're new to this, you know, you're not great at this. Yeah, let's be honest. You still have a lot to learn and that's fine. That's completely fine. But in that case, I would not start with such a complex edit. I would definitely go with like podcast style or talking head videos, where generally the majority of the video is just like adding captions. Or even some of my best reels on Instagram right now are the ones that are honestly like they take me 5 minutes to record and edit. And they're the ones that are getting the views. Like the way Instagram works and things like this, like it's blown my mind. This high quality production, it doesn't always need it. You know, the simple editing is the way to go. So even I would focus on that. I would do some research. Personally, what I would do and what I have been doing, going to the new edits app on Instagram, flicking through the most trending ones, seeing what engagement they've got and that kind of stuff. And you kind of get an idea of, okay, so it's this sound effect or this audio plus this type of editing, which is basically blowing up this reel. And it's so simple, some of the things. Honestly, it's crazy. So think about this in a different way, personally. Like, go in a different direction. Don't just follow every other single editor who are like trying to edit their stuff to such a high level. I get contacted all the time by video editors who are like, oh, we can take your video editing to the next level, or, you know, I feel like we could tweak this and this. It's like, yeah, but all you want to do is make something that's super polished, which potentially is good for YouTube, but generally that is not the direction Reels and Shorts are going in these days. People don't want this highly polished content anymore. It's not what is working right now. So just take that into account and think about the type of content you're going to put out. For me personally, I would get rid of this club video. I would put something more that's in demand, like podcast or talking head video, UGC style video. These are going to be things which are a lot more in demand. The amount of people that contact me who want their videos editing and they're basically, it's just them talking to a camera. The quality is pretty rubbish, but it's literally just them talking to a camera. And they're like, can you make it pop for me? I'm like, we can do our best. So that's one thing I would say to do. Another thing here, you have your thumbnail. Thumbnail does need work. Yeah, it's not great. It's really not great. It's completely scattered everywhere. You know, if you have the After Effects logo, we don't need the After Effects text here as well. So the thumbnail does need work. If you're not a graphic designer, honestly, just save up $10 or $15 and pay somebody on Fiverr who can create a decent thumbnail for you. It's well worth it. So a lot of the information on here is not necessary. 3+ years of experience, it's not necessary. Order now, it's not necessary. Get rid of it. One of my biggest things that I would say is I would use the logos here. So the Instagram, the YouTube and the TikTok logos, use those. Again, use the Shorts YouTube logo, not the actual proper YouTube logo. And one of my biggest kind of selling points to this whole thing wouldn't be professional video editing. It would be viral edits. I would blow that word up, make it massive, because generally when clients are scrolling down the page, and if I saw viral edits, I would be intrigued to now click and see, okay, what is so viral about his edits? But of course, once they click, you have to be able to back it up. So in regards to your show reel, because this is the most important part right now, I would not just show one piece, like one reel. I would show probably 3 or 4 different reels. And again, if you were to show 3 or 4 different types of reels, then you can mix it up. For example, you could have this club effect. You could have a real estate one. You could have a talking head one, to show that like your diversity across different types of content and how you can edit these different types of content. That is what's really going to help you right there. Also, thumbnail needs to be added to the show reel as well. Add it to the end of the show reel. So then once your video is accepted, you just simply click edit your gig, you go to the gallery, click the video, and then you can set the thumbnail of the video where your thumbnail is placed on the video, okay? Okay, turn your long footage into viral, high retention short videos. Do you have 15 to 45 minutes of raw footage that you need to find the golden minute for TikTok Shorts with 2 years? Okay, so one thing right now though, you're now saying, hey, do you have 15 to 45 minutes of raw footage? Okay, so this is different from, let's say, editing, because now you are focusing on repurposing content, aren't you? This is a completely different ballgame. And to be honest, this is now a completely different gig. So you could easily now create a second gig for repurposing people's long form content, because that's what you're saying right now. With 2 years of experience, now you've just contradicted yourself, because here you say 3 years plus of experience, and here you say 2 years of experience. So now I don't believe you, and probably you have maybe 1 week of experience. Okay, so you have to get this right. Otherwise, you just lose trust immediately. With 2 years of experience in Adobe After Effects, I don't just cut videos, I craft engaging experiences. I specialize in turning raw recordings into enthusiastic, attractive content that keeps viewers hooked. What you get in every edit, strategic storytelling, finding, but you need to show this. Like, your show reel does not show strategic storytelling. Dynamic captions, motion graphics, sound design. Yeah. Why choose me? I focus on viewer engagement. I use my technique. Okay, so every project is unique. Please message me before ordering to discuss. Okay, so number one, when you are creating your description, space it out. Use spaces. Right now, this is just one big block of text. Yeah, Fiverr do give you tools as you've used. You've used the bold tool here, but you know, you can highlight, you can space it out, you can make it more readable. But another thing, for example, you're not really discussing what it is I get in each package. So the basic package, okay, I have to go over here. One high quality edit up to 60 seconds from 15 minutes of raw footage, includes captions, okay, one dynamic edit. Okay. Problem you're going to face right now. A client gives you 15 minutes of raw footage and you say, okay, I'm going to find the best 60 seconds for you and create your reel. You create the reel from that 15 minutes. The client comes back and says, no, I disagree. They're not the best minutes. Like, that is the problem that you're now going to face. Because, for example, if your process is correct, or this is maybe what I would do in this process, I would then take that 15 minutes, cut it down to the 60 seconds that I want to use, and then I would send that to the client to confirm before moving on to editing. Because otherwise, you're going to have these revisions, you're going to be back and forth with the client because they're not going to be happy with the parts that you chose. You're going to come into some issues there. Right now, you don't have a portfolio either. So generally, Miguel, right now, you need to focus on basically increasing the level of your work, showing people that you can edit more diverse content. And also for that, I would think about focusing on the specific type of content that is more popular, i.e. talking head, UGC, maybe real estate. This club restaurant, like I've said, I don't think it's going to be that popular. And unless people are in this niche or in this industry, they're going to click onto you and say, okay, well, he can edit this, but I don't know if he can edit my podcast. Yeah. So this is where you now create more gigs. Podcast, video editing gig, repurposing gig, etc. This is what you've got to do now. Okay, next up we have Rivka. Rivka is a copyright free videos from Sri Lanka. Hi, I'm Rivka, a short form video content creator specializing in Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok videos, and YouTube Shorts. I help creators, businesses, and page owners grow their social media presence by providing engaging, scroll stopping, and copyright free videos that are ready to upload. I focus on quality, consistency, and clear communication that save you time and help you post with confidence. Okay, cool. So you help people post, but if I look at your gigs, you basically provide videos. So I will provide 100 engaging YouTube shorts for fast channel growth. I will provide 100 engaging trending TikTok videos for fast growth. I'll provide 100 viral Facebook reels to grow. Okay, 100 scroll stopping. Made a spelling mistake in stopping there. Okay, we'll come back to that in a sec. Reels for Instagram. Ah, God, why is everything popping up? Okay, so let's go for this one. All right, so number one, let's go back real quick. You are in the social media videos. So all of your gigs are in social media videos right now. Therefore, I understand that you've put these differently, like you've got TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, and Instagram, but generally they're all in the same category. So again, you're still pretty much going to be ranking all of these gigs against each other in the same category, which is a bit of a mistake. What you should do is go to the, video and animation. You should go through the categories here and think to yourself, oh, hey, where else can I place maybe one of my gigs, or where can I put another one of my gigs? The more categories you are in, the better, because then you are not competing against yourself and there are more eyeballs on you. So let's go for this one that I've already clicked on twice. Okay, 100 trending Instagram engaging reels. Let's play. What we got? Okay, there's no sound. Okay. I don't really know what this is. Thank you for watching. Okay, so let's look at your phone. 100 trending Instagram Reels. Okay, so the problem right now, you have not technically told me from your title and your thumbnail what it is that you are giving me. And even from your show reel, it hasn't told me exactly what I'm going to be getting. So already I'm confused as a client and I have no idea what you're actually providing me. If we look here, so okay, 20 high quality viral Instagram reels or shorts, unlimited revisions. Where are these coming from exactly? Like even for me, yeah, if I order your service, I'm in the freelancing niche. What kind of reels are you going to give me exactly? I have 50 high quality viral Instagram reels or shorts with your logo and username for $20. 150, okay. So, hi, welcome to my gig. Are you looking for an engaging, high-quality Instagram Reels or Shorts that grab attention and help your content go viral? I provide okay, why choose me, a professional viral Reels? Okay, so I do not get it. Let's grow your Instagram Reels and Shorts channel together. I'm excited to work with you. I don't get it. Are you just finding? I don't understand. Are you just giving me some random videos that I should now be posting on my social media, which essentially should help blow up my social media? Is that how it works? I don't get it. So if I don't get it, the question you need to be asking yourself is, who is going to want this service? Like, I might understand for like faceless Instagram pages or those kind of like faceless YouTube Shorts pages. Maybe I get it for that type of content. But for, let's say, normal people or people who have their personal brand, how is this going to help them? That's the message you need to get across. How is this going to help people build their personal brand, and in what way? Because right now you're not showing anything. You're showing squirrels eating from a hand. Let's have a look at another one. Let's go for this one. Animal fashion, okay. But okay, so for example, let's just click on this one because I'm super confused. Let's say we go for the dude on the bike. There was a guy on a bike. Yeah, this guy on a bike here, the travel one. Okay, so you give me this. Let's say, I don't know, it's 15 seconds long or 10 seconds. 10 seconds long. What do I do with this? Now, is it my job to, I don't know, stick some kind of caption on this and then post it? Like, because at the moment you're just giving me a piece of footage, right? Which I could take from pretty much anywhere I wanted, rather than pay you the $5 to do it. What am I getting? Are you giving me just the footage? Am I getting a caption which is going to work for my niche? No idea. No idea. So this is exactly what you got to work on. Right now, you are offering a service which is honestly kind of useless at the moment, and is not going to make you a lot of money because you're already charging $5 as well. So it's a bit pointless right now. I would put your effort either into, if you believe in this, put your effort into explaining it a lot better, okay? And showing people how they can benefit from this. Like personal brands, not just the faceless YouTube channels, because the faceless ones, no doubt, they'll just create their own content. So think about more personal brands, because these are real people, let's say, who will be, let's say, buying into this and kind of, yeah, purchasing your service. So think about this, explain what it is you're doing in a much better way, because right now it's confusing and nobody has a clue what you offer. All right, now before we get to the next one on the hit list, remember, if you do want to sign up for this, links are all in the description, along with the ultimate Fiverr freelance course. And the freelance course is basically more for those people who are pretty much just getting started or who are stuck on getting their first orders and want to know exactly how to position their gigs, their profile and SEO to get that first order. All links are in the description. Otherwise, let's get on to victim number 3, which is Neymar Scott. He is a digital marketer, e-commerce specialist and web designer. He is, okay, so it seems e-commerce, SEO, customization, t-shirts and merchandise. I will design Etsy digital product, do Etsy shop and Etsy SEO. I will do Shopify store design, clothing store, Shopify website, landing page. I will set up Etsy, Shopify, print on demand store. Okay, cool. So let's click on one of these right now. Okay, so this is all about your design Etsy digital products. So pretty much if I want an Etsy store, I would come to you, you'll design a product for me, you'll create the shop, and basically you'll create the whole Etsy page for me. One thing I've never understood with these types of people is, like, if you are a professional and an expert in this specific thing, why are you not just doing it for yourself rather than doing it for clients? Like, and don't get me wrong, like, I make plenty of videos for, you know, let's say people or companies like you who, let's say, offer a service where sometimes I think to myself, like, but if you're that great, why are you not just doing this for yourself and making a ton of money? Why do you bother working with clients? That's what always pops into my mind. Thumbnail is cool. I like the thumbnail. Too much writing down here, to be honest. Some really cool points like premium digital product upload and listing. If you are going to have this writing, make it bigger. The same with the Etsy logo. Look, why is it so small? Stick this Etsy logo a bit bigger and maybe put it behind you over here, because people don't need to see the whole Etsy logo. People know what it is straight away, so that then you can make this writing bigger. We have 2 thumbnails. I don't know why we have 2 thumbnails. It's pretty pointless. Instead, what you want to do is add some kind of like PDF, or let's say a portfolio PDF there, so that you can show people your work, because this is what you're missing right now. And I think, let's go back to your, okay, I didn't know how long you've actually been working doing this, like how much experience you have. If you do have experience, then of course, we want to see it. But generally, yeah, we need like some kind of PDF portfolio, or even like a how-to, like explain to people how this works, or show exactly what it is you can do. That's kind of what we're missing. You poured your heart into your Etsy shop, but the sales aren't coming through. Etsy can feel like a maze with your shop buried under endless. Okay, I'm not just here to throw some SEO keywords into your digital product listings and call it a day. I'm here to create an Etsy shop, speaks directly to your ideal clients. It's about making it, think of me, your Etsy shop personal assistant, I'll help you brand, just optimize it, I've helped it. Okay, so problem. You have turned your gig description more into your bio. Your gig description needs to tell people exactly what they're going to be purchasing on this gig. Okay, you cannot rely just on your package up here to tell that. You need to use your gig description. And right now, all you're doing is trying to sell them through your gig description and kind of sell yourself and what you're going to do for them. But you're not telling them what it is that if I click continue and buy this package, what I'm going to be getting. So you need to change your description slightly in order to tell people exactly what it is that this gig is, what they're going to be buying, okay? So right now, over here, you have design 10 Etsy digital products, recommendation, mock-up design, product listing. But here's the problem. The digital product. What is the digital product going to be? Is it going to be coloring books? Is it going to be, I don't know, some kind of ebook, like learning ebook? What is the digital product going to be? Yeah, because it could be so many different things, but you're not telling us what it's going to be. Design 25 trending Etsy digital product, mock-up design, product listing, meta tags. Okay. So you would be able to sell this service so much better if you just showed us. Okay, so you say 25 trending Etsy digital products. Show me the trending ones. If that was me, I would have a PDF here and I would say, here are the trending ones. And here is how I know that they're trending. For example, even real simple, I would have the digital product and then I'd have like how many sales next to it or something like that. Just some way of showing people that I am confident in knowing that I know exactly what is trending. Because otherwise, I have no confidence in you. And, to be honest, I would probably pay $10. I wouldn't pay $70. I would pay $10 to give it a go and see what your service is like. And I've done this with many freelancers who are brand new. I will go with them and give them a try if the price is right. But I'm not going to pay, let's say, high prices to a newbie that's not showing me any evidence that they're good at what they do. You know what I mean? So that's something you need to fix. If we look at your other ones, we have, okay, for example, t-shirt and merchandise. You're showing me your thumbnail 3 times. 15 print-on-demand product designs. I want to see your product designs. Like, do you even have a portfolio? There's no portfolio here either. So this is my issue right now. You're not showing me anything. You're trying to sell me something which is going to be visual, but you're not visually showing me that for me to buy it. Make sense? That's exactly what you need to fix, and then that will change the game for you. Okay, last but not least, we have Caleb Bennett. He's online right now, actually, from the United States. He is boosting website speed, security, and sales, 1 click at a time. Like it, like the tagline. I'm Caleb Bennett, a WordPress expert leading a team of 5 skilled developers. We specialize in website speed optimization, security enhancement, error fixing, and monthly maintenance with 10 years of experience. If you've watched any of my other gig audits, you know exactly what I say to this. If you're going to tell me you have this much experience, you better show it. Our focus, fast loading, secure, high converting websites to boost performance and SEO. Okay, cool. So pretty much Caleb is, let's say, the leader of the team of 5 people, developers. Therefore, if you've got a team of 5 people, I'm pretty sure you've had a lot of work in the past, yeah? So we have speed and optimization. Issue right now, you have 3 of your gigs all in the same category. So like I mentioned before, you're basically ranking against yourself. And I will optimize and boost your WordPress website speed to achieve blazingly fast. What? Blazingly fast what? Results? There needs to be a word there, no? I will optimize your WordPress website speed for top Google page speed. I will boost your So pretty much what you have done is I'm assuming without clicking onto your gigs, you've created the same gig 3 times and then just slightly reworded them. So let's go. Okay, again, we have 2 thumbnails. You're not showing anything else. I'm Caleb Bennett. Okay, so let's just click on your other one now. Let's see if the descriptions are the same. Okay, benefits of page loading fast speed. Hold on, let's go to your one. Fully optimized. Wait, page speed insights. Okay, there's a slight difference, I guess, yeah? There is a slight difference. What's going on with the thumbnail here? Why is it square in a horizontal format? No idea why. Again, same thing here. It's like you've cut part off and stuck it a second time. Not sure what's going on. So this, for me, right now, is that prime example of people creating gigs because they think quantity over quality, and that is not the case. So you've created these 3 gigs, all, let's be honest, they're basically all the same, right? But the quality of the gigs is a solid 6 out of 10 right now. You have 10 years of experience, you have 5 developers, yet I don't see any evidence of your skills, your ability, your results. Like, come on, you're telling me that you help people, you know, with page speed. Well, that is all measurable, right? You obviously can see people's page speed, and then you can then test it again after you make your improvements. That is your before and after result. Why are you not showing that? That's exactly what you should be showing. If we go to, okay, another one. Again, same thing. Exactly the same thing. 6 out of 10 on the gig. You look great in the photo, by the way. I have to say, like, the fact that you've gone for this like shirt and tie, if this is you, you look good. You look good for this type of industry. Fix WordPress problems. Yeah, fix 2 WordPress issues, unlimited revisions. Fix 5. Fix 1 to 3. Okay, so here we go. My question, if I'm a customer, how do I know if I need to pay $15 or $90? How do I know as a typical WordPress guy, like, I'm not a WordPress guy. I hate WordPress. I don't know how really to use it. But for example, for me then, if I had a WordPress website, how would I understand what a WordPress issue is compared to what a major issue is? How would I know the difference? Do you explain the difference? What I can do, fix WordPress issues? No. Why choose me? Oh, mate, you've done it as well. 5+ years of experience. Your bio says 10. If you're going to lie, make the lie consistent. Please, just make it consistent. Unlimited revisions till you're fully satisfied. Okay, so I feel like there are a lot of lies here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I now am questioning whether this is even Caleb. I don't know. Because 10 years of experience, 5 developers underneath. However, he has nothing to show at all. He's not telling us what the difference is between a normal WordPress issue and a major WordPress issue. He then contradicts himself here with 5 years of experience. Now, don't get me wrong. I would understand this if, for example, most people create their bio when they first create their Fiverr profile, right? So then, whatever you write in your bio, you normally just leave there. Like I haven't changed my bio in like 6 years. It probably does need updating, but I've left it there for like 6 years now. So any new gig I create, it will always be updated information. But this guy, okay, number one, he has no sales. His gig is, and his whole profile is relatively new. Plus his bio, if his bio said 5 years and his gig said 10 years, okay, it would maybe be a little bit more believable. We would think that he created his bio 5 years ago and now he's just recently created his gig and now he has 10 years of experience. But it's vice versa, which makes me think that it's just a massive lie. If it is a lie, so be it. Just get your lies straight. The problem you're facing right now is the fact that you've got all of this experience, but you're not showing anything. You don't explain the difference. Again, remember, if somebody is going to pay you money, you need to explain to them what it is that they're going to be getting. You've got to, like, right now, like 1 to 3 issues. What is an issue? You know, stick a PDF here, man. Go to Canva, create a PDF. This is where we are lacking at the moment. Again, a solid 6 out of 7 on the effort, on the gig effort. And this is exactly what you need to fix. And just fix the lies. So there you have it. 4 new sellers. You can see the mistakes. Like, the mistakes are pretty obvious. I can't be the only one seeing this. These are the mistakes that you need to correct. It's that simple. If you are selling a service, like you are asking people for money, literally for money, yeah? That's probably one of the hardest things to do, to get people to hand over their hard-earned cash to you for your service, okay? Unless people have just, let's say, unlimited amounts of cash, or they don't really worry about money so much, okay, maybe it's easier. But for the majority of people, they're always going to think about where their money is going. Therefore, you have to give them the confidence and build that trust to say, hey, I am the right person that you should be spending your money with. It's that simple. So there we have it. If you do want your gig roasted, links in the description, go check it out, along with the Ultimate Fiverr course, so go check that out as well. Otherwise, I will see you again next week for another gig roasting.